Hey guys, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody's doing well. You know me, I'm Tom. Coming at you. Wow, what a wild and crazy 2017. It's been a great year. This is going to be a video about this year in review. Okay, but before we get started, you know me, it's Beer 30. I salute all of you, all my subscribers, all my viewers that watch my channel. Thank you very much. Nothing like a cold beer after a hard day's work. Okay, let's get down to it. I'm going to kind of condense this whole thing as quick as I can because I don't want this video to go too long, especially, you know, the whole year 2017 when all of you guys have already seen what I've basically been doing and things I've been involved in. You know, of course, the number one thing that, of course, I'm going to definitely talk about is the T340 bulldozer. That, oh my God, what a crazy, crazy thing that I did there. Again, I found it on Craigslist, right up there on the North Carolina-Virginia border. It's this big old ugly rusty thing, and I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but I went up there and saw this thing. I knew it was going to be a disaster and a massive project, and I bought the damn thing anyway. Paid too much for it, got screwed over, and anyway, the whole point is that now after 4.5 months, traveling all the way to New York, getting the other bulldozer from Craigslist again, and, you know, feeling like a sucker for the second time, now JR, who let me tell you something about JR in Mebane, North Carolina. What a fantastic, intelligent mechanic this guy is. No manual. Now, I went to all the other places in Raleigh, these big, heavy equipment machine shops, and told them my story and my situation. Oh, what a joke. What a bunch of crap they fed me. Oh, we can fix anything, we can do anything, we need the manual, we need this, we need that, it's going to cost a lot of money, blah, 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 blah. JR says, I don't need no manual. This is all straightforward mechanical stuff. Well, a video I uploaded yesterday, you can see what he's done. He's done an awesome job. Okay, that's one of the crazy moments in 2017 is the T340 International. All right, Mr. Fix-All. Let's just jump right into Mr. Fix-All. Mr. Fix-All has had a great year. Again, thank you. I just want to say, you guys seen all the videos. I've uploaded of all the jobs. You know, not all the small stuff. You know, the upfits. The little things that I do around town. You know, I don't show you guys that stuff, but I show you the bigger projects. You know, the 5 decks that I rebuilt for Richard. Remember that? Oh my God. In fact, I still am getting comments on that video, on those. In fact, it was a series of videos I did when I rebuilt those decks. And let me tell you something. The biggest question is, when it comes to something that large, and especially when it comes to wood rot, people ask all the time, how in the world do you price it? You know, remember, I've been at this a long time, and I can just see past and see through everything, and just in my mind, understand taking it, you know, disassembling it, what materials I'm going to need, and reassembling it, and how much time it's going to take me. That just takes experience, guys. It just takes a lot of experience. It's very difficult to explain that to you in some sort of rational, you know, book, you know, some sort of format that I can say, okay, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, this is what you do and this is how you price it. It's very difficult to do that, and it's hard to explain it. So anyway, I just wanted to say, you know, that was a major job, big money maker, and homeowners happy. You know, what can I say? It was all good. The townhome that I just flipped, just got it ready for the homeowner. Just got my check last week, or this week, excuse me. He's ecstatic. In fact, the real estate agent just went in the other day and now they're going for the carpeting, the floors. You know, they're getting this place ready to go up for sale, getting it ready for sale. So, all the other jobs I've been on so far this year, hold on, beer 30 again. But this year, gross profits are going to be hitting right around the $95,000 mark again for this year. Now, there's a lot of new tax laws out there. So in fact, I just got an email from my CPA saying that, oh, you need to file this, you need to do this, you need to do this because you're an S corporation. So I got to get with my bookkeeper and go over all the new laws. Okay, so that's another whole, it is what it is. But when it comes right down to it, between the farm, the off-grid farm, and you know I've made a lot of progress out there, extended the fence, you know, the little house, all the upgrades, you know, I put the sheetrock up, the insulation up, the ceiling up, and now the little house is really, really cool. I extended my electrical wiring through the side of the house, and now I can run it off a generator. So that's cool because winter is, excuse me, winter is here. In fact, we got snow coming in, maybe sleet or something coming in tomorrow night. So I will start going on vacation from January 1 to about January 15. That's my normal time I take off because, you know, I just tell everybody, you know, I need a defuse for about 2 weeks, you know, and just go up to the farm and hang out. And hopefully the bulldozer will be ready to go. Because I want to go up there and extend the fence around the property and keep the deer out because I want to make a bigger garden this year. Okay, so when it comes right down to it, I think I've answered everybody's question as much as I possibly can in detail as far as, you know, the mentality, how I run my business, how I price things. I charge by time, and let me give you another example about time and pricing and how you have to look at things a little bit. This you'll find this interesting because this happened today. Okay. Okay. I'm at a commercial building, which of course is my doctor, the account that I have with this plastic surgeon. Okay. Now. The secretary, the head secretary calls me up and says, Tom, we've got this problem, this is a week ago, we got this problem with one of our suture carts. It's the cart that they roll, you know, they roll around, it's got all the sutures and needles and all kinds of, you know, Band-Aids and stuff, you know, for the surgery that he does. This thing has to be mobile, it's got all these shelves in it and everything like that. It's all solid plastic on these wheels, and they roll it around so the doctor grab what he needs and perform the work on his patients. Okay, well, believe this or not, when it comes to medical, anything medical, you can buy this stuff, but you have to buy it from approved vendors. This medical equipment stuff. So this one little plastic cart, which is only about this tall, you know, this tall with a bunch of multiple tiers on it, and it's on these big rubber wheels and stuff, and they roll it around. $5,000 for this stupid little cart, okay? Well, what happened is that the design on the cart, the base, where the wheels attach, started bending because it's plastic. So then now the thing's doing this shit. Okay, it's wobbling all over the place and it's unstable. So they called me up and they really didn't even think I can figure it out. They just called me up and said, can you help us? This thing's all screwed up. You know, we need this thing. So I met with them today. First thing this morning, I had the appointment set up last week. Went there, got there, and of course I uploaded the video yesterday telling you I had an appointment today with the doctor. I showed up, I got there, and I looked at this cart. The suture cart. And I said, oh, this is stupid. You know, this is a stupid design. And I said, and this costs $5,000? She goes, yeah. She goes, if you can't fix it, we've got to buy another one. I said, okay. I said, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll figure out a way to fix this thing. And it's going to be perfect. But you know, I understand that I'm going to have to re-engineer this thing. You know, I'm going to have to figure out something different than what they built originally. And she goes, do whatever you got to do. Just make sure that, you know, we don't have to go down and buy another cart for $5 grand. And I says, okay, I'll make sure that I can try to figure this thing out, take the base off, pull the wheels off, re-engineer the whole thing, and give it back to you for under $1,000. And she goes, oh, that's awesome. Perfect. I said, okay. So anyway, let me tell you what I did. I pulled the base off this thing. It's all attached with screws and little hinges and weird stuff like that. And I went down to Lowe's and I had the base, the platform with these rubber wheels that are, you know, they spin around and, you know, it's a maneuverable cart. And I sat there in Lowe's for almost 3 hours figuring out how I had to rebuild this thing. You can't build it out of wood because that rots. You can't build it out of steel because that rusts. You can either build it out of plastic, which you can't find that because I don't have a mold injector. I can't find anybody that'll like duplicate what was already there. That would cost stupid money. So what I had to redo is how the wheels were positioned on this base, and they had to be all done in stainless steel. Okay, they have to be sterile because he's in a surgery room. Okay, you know, where there's open flesh and blood and, you know, all this crazy stuff. And it has to comply with all these wild and crazy bylaws, you know, for surgical procedures and equipment being in these rooms. So once I got it all figured out, I rebuilt the bloody thing in about 4.5 hours. Got back there, put it all back together, assembled the whole thing, you know, got the manager in there, showed her what I did. And I said, okay, it's spinning, it looks good, it's level, it's not moving. And I flipped it over and I said, okay, everything is stainless steel. Ah, she goes, oh my God. She high-fived me 4 times. 4 times she high-fived me. She goes, you are amazing. You are amazing. How in the hell did you figure this out? I said, that's what Mr. Fix-All does. I figure things out. Now let me tell you something, guys and girls, boys and girls. It was not a cheap job. I promise you that. I made so much money in labor. The parts were about 100, it was like 110 bucks. So I had to buy these special wheels. They were stainless steel and these special screws and washers and a couple of brackets and a few little weird things. And I had to shop around for it. But it had to all be stainless steel, okay? Or it had to be non-corrosive, okay? Surgical grade materials, okay? Screws and washers and stuff like this. Things that you can wash all the time and it doesn't affect it, okay? But the labor, I doubled my labor. I charged $75 an hour, but I doubled my labor, okay? Because it was surgical. It was something that if this item, once they go through all these inspections, which they have 5 or 6 or 7 a year, and this cart does not comply to the standards of a surgical piece of equipment in a surgery room or a surgical room, guess whose name's on that? Mine. Okay, so I popped damn, I hit them between the eyes on the price, and they loved me because it was under $1,000, but very close to $1,000 worth of 4 hours worth of work. Okay? Anyway, so to wrap this whole video up, that's how I think and that's how I work. A lot of guys, here's the other question. One moment. Asked me, here's a big question I got a couple days ago. It's another handyman. He goes, I'm starting to slow down. I always slow down towards this time of year. And it seems like you always stay busy year-round. Let me tell you something, guys. Diversification is the key to success, okay? You have to be able to be diversified. Your company can't just be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 things that you do. It has to be 20 things. You know, I have a landscaping company. Think about it this way. You know, if it snows, guess what I got to do? I got to go out and start shoveling snow, or I got to put down ice on driveways. You know, I gotta make sure all my customers year-round can enjoy their properties and they're safe. Okay, so if there's a big snow, it's my responsibility to go out to 15 different houses and work on these properties. If a tree falls, limb, you know, ice, snow, whatever, I should go over there and fix the problem and send them a bill. Okay, that's one aspect of how I stay busy even in bad weather. Okay, year-round in the summertime, it takes care of itself because I also have real estate agents that have my number that use me all the time. Mr. Fix-All is on all the social media channels or chat forums, Side Door, I keep telling you about that. Bedford Moms, I keep telling you about that. I'm also on Google, you know, and then and YouTube. So when it comes right down to it, the ability to multitask different trades constantly and upsell the work constantly, like I'm already booked for next year. I got a couple power washing jobs, and I got a big rot restoration job and a staining job and a couple deck staining jobs already lined up already because I'm upselling for next year. So keep that in the back of your mind when you're running your own business. It's a never-ending process. You can't just stop one day and say, oh, I'm going to just take off for a day or two, because guess what? Every time the phone rings, I'm selling. So the bottom line is, for me and Mr. Fix-All, it's a constant process of upselling, selling. For now, I want your business now, and I also want your business for the future. So to answer the question, how do you stay busy year-round, is because it's, first of all, diversification, always upselling, follow-up. I've said that so many times, follow up. You got to follow up with your customers. And you got to keep a large database of all your customers. I have a huge database in email form. I keep everybody's email, and I go through them, and I check them, and I randomly solicit all these people for more work constantly through bulk mail. You know, if you ever need anything, call me. So that's the moral of the story. 2017 has been awesome. I can't wait for 2018 to come around the corner. I can already tell it's going to be successful too. Raleigh never stops being busy. It's crazy. The city is crazy. And I wish you guys all the best luck in the world starting your own small business. I will answer and respond to any questions you may have in regards to running your own small business. You know I will. I have done it for years. Remember, I've been a YouTuber since 2008. I'm one of the old-timers on YouTube and a creator for the last 5 years. So thank you very much for viewing my channel. Thank you for all the comments, all the thumbs up, and I even thank all my haters and all the trolls and all you people out there that ain't got nothing going on. So, you know what? This is the year 2018 that you need to get something going on. You know, don't worry about me. Worry about yourselves. That's the most important thing. And if I can help you become a better person, I'll do whatever I can to help you. But if you want to be a butt, be a butt. I'll just tell you you're a butt. So, on that note, I hope everybody has a great, happy, prosperous, and, you know, blessed 2017, and your Christmas is wonderful. I got my family coming in from Germany. They're going to go up to the farm with me, and we're going to hang out there and have some downtime. So, God bless. Love you. Leave those comments. Thumbs up. Subscribe. Send the link to your friends. And I'll see you guys on another video. You guys have a blessed year. Tom out of here. Bye.